When I saw Barack Obama give that speech, we would say among ourselves that the black people is part of the military fighting forces. Yes, we make up a part. We say we are fighting for our country. Is it? Isn't there a great, you don't look at the great exploitation. When I saw all of the audience that Barack Obama was speaking to, it was a predominant white race. White race. The academy, West Point Military Academy, is a killing factory. It teaches men to kill. That's what it's designed for, regardless. It teaches men, show men how to be an effective killer. Taking a life, not preserving a life. When I looked at the image of the people, this is a signet. You can go back and check the record, go back to your news clips that was presented before us. You see now white people. We can just erase the three black people I seen because it was not enough to make 1%. So we had to round it off to 100% of what I saw. It was not 5%. We counted 5, but anything below 5 we can't count it. It became, I said, do the people see what I see? Do they see what I see? The red white horse, I said there's a symbol up there, which is in Revelation chapter 6, where the white horse was Alexander the Great. The President George W. Bush was the red horse. The fourth horse was this black horse, which was a prophet sent by Jesus Christ, by God, to come as a comforter. He was the only horse that didn't have a weapon of mass destruction, only right. So he had a pair of balance, meaning that he was a man of peace. He was a man of justice. I'm not biased toward the United States of America. I'm not biased to no nation in this earth. That's what these ballots mean. That I will look and I will judge. And I will set forth before you as a spoken of in America, make it plain that he may read it. Well, this is what I saw. This is a hand signature. And when I reflect back on the prison population in the United States of America, I said, where is the black people? But they are all in prisons. Many of these who are not in prison, the lucky few, is in prisons, and many of them is in the graveyard. And many of them is living in poverty in the United States of America. And sooner or later, those who are living in poverty and the government have nothing to offer them but to put them on the front line to serve under their elect white people, who these people become officers in the military. Most of these will become military officer and leader. He sits behind the back of the line when he sends the troops out there to be the first one slayed. The troops would be a mixture of black people, but they never become the head because it shows if something have gone wrong in the United States of America by design through simple deceitfulness, what we don't see, they become the commander-in-chiefs of the black race. When the black man lose his job, lose his life out there on the battlefield, this man becomes glorified when he wins the war. So therefore, we fight, we live, we bleed, we die the same manner as that white man do. But at the end of the day, He is the one to become glorified. John McCain said when Barack Obama alleged that 2011 we started drawing down, that is the biggest lie that he ever told. I'm telling you this. Don't say this. How long is the people of the United States is going to be deceived by lies by people saying that I'm going to do this at a set point in time? If you're going to do this at a set point in time, then how come we can't? What's the problem? We can't not do it right today. Start drawing them down instead of troop increase after 8 years of warfare, but killing 3,000 people. What is going to be a significant difference in next year than it is this year after these troops have been over there 8 years? Let me go to another part where it's on my heart as God speaks to me. God writes to us. He talks to us through the means of what transpires around us. We know the Timothy McVeigh. We know the story of Timothy McVeigh. One man who knocked down the World Trade Center building by creating a bomb. This man had to train for this, and there had to be more. No one man can do this by himself unless there was a unit, or was there a united force that he was associated with that had the same mentality that Timothy McVeigh did. Well, Timothy McVeigh, was executed for that. They had a second man who may have been accomplished, or they used him to testify against Timothy McVeigh. I believe he got 12 years, or he had more. But either way, it wasn't but one life taken for all the peoples that was slain on American soil by a way of a bomb. That was it. They didn't go after the militia that he was associated with. And even though I heard on the news where some of them said they knew how to make white pasta, I saw this here on one was interviewed one time, belonged to that. And I worked at the house, and I know what white pastors do, and I've been in the military. I know what white pastors do. I know what it will do. Well, why did I say this? If so, if they cut off the investigation right there, regardless of this devastation, and never went and pursued after any other malicious group here in the United States of America. But yet here, 8 years, and after the knocking down of the Trade Center building, killing 3,000 people, and they have flooded the prison of Abu Ghraib with the souls, the seed of Abraham. But yet, they say that we're going to send 30 more thousand troops over there after 8 years of war. This is what God sent me here for. This is the reason the balance is up over this black horse here, because I'm going to tell it just like it is. How is it that if we justify that when they got Timothy McVeigh, they was at the root of all this episode? But you're here 8 years later in Afghanistan, they have not met their objective, yet they kill, and they have no quarter when the killing will stop. But they're shedding blood on those people. A God that's looking at this. There's one more thing that I want to bring to you on this fourth part here. I just want